and welcome to The Live presented by DC Lottery. Lots of people win. I'm Kelsey Nelson. Back as always, he's Fred Smoot. Fred, fresh off the bye week. How you doing?
And feeling good. You know how a bye week is. It refreshes you. It gives you a chance to restart.
Right. Can you tell us some of the things you did during the bye week? Because you know we're all curious, Fred, what players do.
Well, here goes the thing. Pre-COVID, we used to actually just try to get away from, not just Washington, D.C., but just get away from football. Jamaica was always one of my favorite places to go for about 3 or 4 days just to unwind, clear my mind, and figure out what I need to do. If I'm not playing well at the time, I'm focusing on how to get better, watching some film, doing some stuff. But it's just a way to clear your mind and unwind it.
I like that, clear your mind and unwind. And obviously players this year, it was unlike any other. COVID-19 prevented them from that. So, what do you think they were doing, Fred?
They was at home. They was at home. That's all they could do. It's a new world we live in, and what we have to all do is adapt. And what they realize is I can't go on that trip anymore. I can't get into countries like I used to. And why would I want to move around anyway? Because I want to kind of stay solitude and do what I have to do to play next week.
Yeah, I'm sorry, players, that you guys couldn't enjoy the typical bye week, but hopefully next season we won't be talking about the same thing during the bye week. But nonetheless, we're glad they stayed in Washington, staying safe and getting ready for next week, of course, for the football game. All that being said, Fred, I had a chance to catch up with one of our newest faces here in Washington. He is none other than rookie defensive end Casey Toohill. Check out our interview next.
All right, to kick things off, Casey, first, welcome to Washington. What's it like coming here to Washington and joining one of your NFC East rivals?
Just happy to be here. Everyone's been great ever since I stepped in the building. Really looking forward to playing with this team. I guess I was on the Eagles before, so there was a little bit of that rivalry, but that's the past now. I'm ready to get to work.
And Casey, to continue to get to know you off the field, tell us about what are your hobbies like? What activities do you enjoy away from the game? Like, what would your neighbors tell me about you? Like, what is Casey up to?
That's a great question. Hanging with friends, reading, playing board games, going to the beach. When I was younger, I used to surf a lot. I haven't done that in probably like 8 years, but hopefully I'll get back to that one day. So just things like that.
All right, Casey, it's now time for our rapid fire. Are you ready for it?
No, I'm not. Okay. Here we go.
A player, you're always ready for something. So I'm going to ask you some quick questions and give me the first thing that comes to the top of your head, okay? All right. So favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh my, how can you start with that? I can't give you a rapid fire favorite movie. I like a lot of movies. I'm going to say, I'll say Forrest Gump. That's so cliche, but I could go on and on about that. I love movies, so.
It's a classic. I like that answer. One of my favorites.
It's a classic, but I think it's like a cliche answer. I don't know. I was just watching something the other day where they made fun of someone saying that their favorite movie was Forrest Gump. So I don't know. That's probably a bad answer, but it comes to mind. I laughed and cried in that movie. So.
Me too. Look, we'll take it. Casey, first song on your pregame playlist.
First song on my pregame playlist. Ooh, honestly, I'm the type of person that has like a new pregame playlist every game, just whatever I'm feeling that week. But I will say in college, when I still try to include it, Jesus Walks by Kanye West, because we did a walk in college and just walking to the stadium, I'll always have that in there.
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one, yeah.
Favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero, Wolverine. That was an easy one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, that was quick. That was the quickest one. All right.
Yeah,
what's your spirit animal?
Oh my gosh, spirit animal. I don't know. That's a tough one. A spirit animal. Honestly, I'm gonna just go with the weird one because I've always really been fascinated by like platypuses.
Awesome.
I'll rock with that.
Science class with that one, so thank you for that. And last but not least, your favorite food?
Honestly, I would say as a food group, like any sort of like bread, which is terrible because you're really not supposed to eat too much bread and it's not very healthy. But like garlic bread, pizza, bread with sandwiches, it just you get good bread and so many entrees, so many dishes that I think that's definitely it's gotta be up there for me.
Do you cook, Casey?
No, not like that. I want to learn. I want to maybe make that a hobby one day so I can actually have some hobbies to tell people about.
Nice. We'll have to spread the word to the chef in Washington. Thank you so much for joining me, Casey. Appreciate your time.
All right, Fred, he's obviously a pretty interesting character. Casey, platypus as your spirit animal?
I've
never heard that before.
That's a beaver mixed with a duck, and that's why I'm going to give him the new nickname, Casey 2 Chainz. We just going to go with that. I'm going to give you a cool Cali nickname, Casey Toohill.
It's because he is super cool and obviously a typical California guy. Likes to surf, which I thought was great.
Nothing wrong with that, because I'm a Mississippi guy, so I like to, get in the mud with my
Yes.
four-wheeler, like to fish, like to do stuff. So we are all products of our environment.
I like that. I mean, Casey it warmed up the spirit here in Washington, right? That California sunshine he's bringing here.
Smack the lip, whoop, drop down, snap,
Halloween just passed, and I'm gonna put this out there. I do love candy corn. I just do.
Oh.
I'm one of those people, friends.
Are
I
you
love
50
candy
years
corn.
old? Everybody walks in their grandma's house, and the same candy corn been there since '83. All right?
Not
It
even.
doesn't spoil. It doesn't get hard. No, candy corn is overrated. Me, myself,
what's your favorite?
I love Airheads.
Airheads are good.
I love lemon heads.
Okay, lemon
All right,
heads
and
are
when we
good.
get into chocolate, I am a Twix guy.
And I love your candy choices. I'll agree with, but I also do love sugar babies and sugar daddies. Do you remember those, friends?
Am I talking to my auntie? Like, how old are you?
Candies, but I
Sugar
love
babies,
them.
are
I
you
will search. I will drive around and search for them. I
Oh,
love them.
hey, you know what? I hope you got a life alert around your neck or something. I don't.
Close.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
When do you put up those Christmas decorations?
Me, I put them up the night of Thanksgiving.
All right.
The night of Thanksgiving. This
And
when
then
you should-
after, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
You have Thanksgiving and then Christmas now.
Hey,
It's
you know,
Christmas
I
time.
hate people that put up Christmas stuff after Halloween. And I'm sorry. If you put your lights up, literally, a day after Halloween, you should be ashamed of yourself. You skipping the holiday
You can't
one.
shame our fans, Fred.
Hey, but you're skipping the holiday. You're skipping Thanksgiving.
Fair.
And if you keep your lights on December 26th, Christmas is over with. 365 more days to Christmas again.
You sit on a throne of lies.
We're done with the holidays. We're going to head over to our social media spotlight. Alex Smith showed up with his family for Halloween, one of my all-time favorite cartoons. And also, our young fans didn't miss out on the fun. Jack Del Rio even had a little fan dress up as him.
Why not? No, you know what? I find that little football players, they love to dress up as coaches. It used to be dress up
great.
as my
Yeah.
favorite football player,
Yeah.
but now I see a lot of Andy Reid mustaches out there and in the fog thing. So I like to see
Like
it.
it. And continuing with the Halloween theme, Dogface 208, this viral sensation.
My
he,
guy.
of course, is a Washington fan. Because
I
what
want
other fan
some,
would
I
he
want
be?
some cranberry juice right now, myself.
Ocean Spray needs to sponsor this show.
Dogface.
I just put it out. I love it. Well, before we go to break, I had a chance to ask Casey Toohill about his motivations on and off the football field. Here are his motivations presented by Nissan.
And Casey, going back to your play on the football field, I mean, what's your motivation? What drives you to play?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. Honestly, I think when I look at football and my career thus far, I've had a lot of great things, obviously, but I've had a lot of challenging moments too. I mean, starting from when I was like a freshman football player and I made the B team instead of the A team my freshman year, just things like that, or redshirting in college, or I mean, even getting cut just now by the Eagles. Just things like that have happened. But what I try to do, every day is just look at the process of what I'm doing and just improve every day and try to leave the day better than I began, and just always get better and stack days like that, because that's really what I found to be is the most tangible, is just this day to day, right? And then eventually that'll turn into a really good moment, like starting or getting drafted or whatever it was. But it's really just a day-to-day process where you look to improve and you just look to be better than the day before.
DC has a home for the greatest hits of all time.
That would be Michael Jackson for me.
DC's greatest hits
Madonna,
Billy Idol,
live here.
Cyndi Lauper,
Bon Jovi,
94.7
Blondie,
The Eagles.
The Drive.
A moment of joy, a source of inspiration, an act of kindness, an old friend, a new beginning, some welcome relief, or a cause for celebration. What's inside? Possibilities. What we deliver by delivering.
The best team has a great sense of family. The best family has a great culture. And within that culture, there is great character. When you have all those elements come together, you've got a team.
It's touchdown time again, and maybe time for you to score too with the Washington Touchdown Scratcher from the DC Lottery. Don't miss your special chance to win the top prize of $50,000 instantly. There's over $300,000 in total cash prizes remaining. Get your Washington Touchdown Scratcher today, only from the DC Lottery. Lots of people win. Welcome back to The Life, presented by DC Lottery. Lots of people win. Fred, Mandalorian, season 2. All right, you're already excited about it, so we might as well get into it. Just tell us your thoughts.
It was mind-blowing. Season 2, first episode was better than the whole first season.
Okay.
It was crazy. They held nothing back. Boba Fett is back. Like, everybody, I'm a big Star Wars guy.
We can tell.
And of course, you got Baby Yoda, you got Mando, everybody's in there. I love the storytelling. John Favreau doing a great job. You know, hey, when it comes to TV, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place.
What other shows are you watching? What shows should we be watching?
I love Utopia on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It's a great story. It's a great show. And I love superheroes. And The Boys on Amazon is different than any superhero show you'll ever watch. And that's why I call Ryan Kerrigan Homelander.
I love that. All right, I have to watch both of those. I am obviously behind the ball. I think, what's the only show?
What's your show, old woman?
No, look, my shows are good. So Queen of the South on Netflix. Have you seen that?
I've seen Queen of
the South is pretty good. I just started watching.
What else? Keep telling us. What shows you watch?
I watched To the Lake. Do people watch that on Netflix? I told you, I've
never
the
seen
type
To the
of
Lake.
show. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Fred. You're not cool like me. And I think that's it, Fred. I know, I'm boring. I'm sorry. I don't watch much TV. Fred.
Yeah, you probably be watching it while you knitting a quilt.
Oh my
or
gosh.
something like that.
All right. Well, shout out to all the old souls like me. Look, we have lives too. All right, so each and every week, the Women of Washington present their weekly Women of Washington podcast, presented by Fresh Fine Wine. Check out the latest episode here.
You received the Combat Action Badge. So one, can you talk about and share what that is for those that don't know, and in what deployment was that? And then can you just tell us how that impacted you personally?
So that was from my about 11 months over in Iraq. I went over and was serving as part of a survey team to look at what forces did we, the Army, need to take over to support the training mission that we were doing for training the Iraqi Army and the Iraqi soldiers. And so I went over with a group, something about me and 12 dudes go to a foreign country. I did the same thing when I went over to Kosovo in '99. And we did a survey of what was needed to support that training mission. And it was a tremendous experience in helping the Iraqis stand up their professional education system, their different specialty courses for whether or not it was, the military, their military police or intelligence or logistics or all the other different branches that they were putting together. And so it was during that time that I did, in fact, receive the award.
Make sure to download and subscribe to the podcast wherever you find your podcast. All right, Fred, it's now that time. Smootradamus.
Yes.
All right, Fred, tell us what's coming up for this upcoming game against those New York Football Giants.
Well, considering the fact that Smootradamus understand that the Washington football team has never in its career beat the New York Giants. And Daniel Jones seems to never lose to the Washington football team. It's going to happen this Sunday. Oh, yes, it is. And I have the exact score. 1 second here. 24-10 will be the score. And the Washington football team will finally beat Daniel Jones. Because we've never beat Daniel Jones. I'm sorry.
I like that.
We've never beat
Fred.
Daniel Jones.
I'm going to take your pick because you seem very confident in that.
Hey,
I've learned never
take
to
this
doubt a
pick
confident
and
man.
head to the casino and you make yourself some money. All
might
right?
as well. And look, sports betting is legal now, right? Might as well.
Yeah.
Take his pick, take it to the casino, and again, if you lose, it's all on Fred Smoot and not myself.
And I will not reimburse you.
He will not reimburse you, all right? You heard it right here, Fred. Thank you for another great episode of The Life. I'm Kelsey Nicole Nelson. He's Fred Smoot. Thanks for watching.
Don't let the comfort fool you. Don't let the attention to detail lead you to believe that a Honda is a delicate machine. You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there has always been the capacity to amaze. From the core of everything we have ever built, all the way to the top of where you want to go. Rise to the challenge with the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline.
The best team has a great sense of family. The best family has a great culture. And within that culture, there is great character. When you have all those elements come together, you've got a team.
DC has a home for the greatest hits of all time.
That would be Michael Jackson for me.
DC's greatest hits.
Madonna.
Billy Idol.
Live here.
Cyndi Lauper.
Bon Jovi.
94.7.
Blondie.
The Eagles.
The Drive.
It's 2020. Let's make a splash. Play the DC Lottery's Roaring Cash.
Find adventure at an all-wheel drive Honda SUV, now on clearance. Like the turbocharged all-wheel drive CR-V, the versatile all-wheel drive HR-V, or the adventure-ready Passport and Pilot, both equipped with 3 different driving modes. Take back the driver's seat and find adventure with a rugged Honda SUV on clearance. When it comes to the best value, Honda leaves the others in the dust. See your local Honda dealer and start your adventure today.
For more content from the Washington football team, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.